Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm going to talk a little bit more about my game and the item creation I just implemented into this. Let me go ahead and click warrior and click yes. See, I just put the item creation in. Now this is the way it's going to work. Like up here, you choose what kind of item you want, like a sword, accessory, armor, shield, mace, axe, sword. Sword, axe, and mace share the same kind of stats. As you can see, like you could choose if it's two-handed or not. And up in the top right, I have like a gold cap here. Um, and that cap will be different depending on what tier you want. In tier 1, the gold cap is 1,000. So if I raise attack, you can see that the price down here is going up 100 each time. So I can't have no more than a 10 attack sword. If I increase it to two-handed though, the price goes down to 800. Actually, everything is at 80% of the original price. So now I can add two more attack, and it's stuck at 960 because 80 will make it 1040 rather than 1000. So I can't add another. But as you can see, I think it's nice. I mean, this keeps me from having to make hundreds of different kinds of items in the game, and it allows the player to come up with their own customized item. And you can name it what you want. You can put like the sword of whatever. Yeah, there you go. Sort of whatever. We'll call it that. Whatever. But anyway, what's also interesting is I added something like a little proc here on any weapon. 0% chance of poison for 1 round, or blindness or weakness. Right now it's just poison, blindness, weakness because I haven't really gotten into what kind of status effects would be in the game. So there was no need to go ahead and make up a whole bunch of stuff. I just made up 3 that I figured probably would be in the game. And now as you raise the 0%, you can see that the price goes up 50 each time. So you can get up to 20% of poison for 1 round. 20% chance of poison for 1 round. So like you'll attack with the sword, and then every time you attack with it, there's a 20% chance that for 1 round the creature will be poisoned. But let's say you want it more than 1 round, you can like bring it down to 15% and make it 3 rounds. You see? But the thing is that if you go ahead and you invest everything in proc, you have nothing for anything else. So you got to be careful. You wanna go along with what you want to do, with what kind of character you made. If you're depending a lot on regular attacks, you want to raise attack. If you're depending more on, let's say, your skills, you might want to raise attack and your ability, so you can increase your ability points, so you can have more ability points to use abilities. Let's say you don't want to do that. Let's say you want to have heavy defense and endurance. You can add both of those. But anyway, you get the idea. Let's go ahead and check out shield. Shield is the same thing as weapon, except instead of the two-handed and the attack, you got a block percent chance here. It can only go up to 10%. I have it right now. I can always change these things later to balance things out. If I feel something is not balanced, I can always change it later. And also it has like a protection thing, like 20% protection from poison. And I guess that would mean, I guess I'll have it to where that's the chance that you dodge either an ability or a proc from another enemy that wants to do poison on you or whatever. Oh, I actually got to move these arrows. These arrows are too close. I don't know if you see that in the video, but I got to move these arrows about 2 or 3 pixels to the right. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at armor. It's the same thing actually, a shield except without the block. So, and accessory is interesting because I was trying to think of what special ability it would have, and I came up with maybe I could just have the accessories. You could have it to where you can add skill points to a certain skill. Like right now I can't change this because I don't have the skill system in play yet. Once I have that in play, I'll go ahead and change this through a function that examines what class you are and what skills are available for that class. I'll make it to where it'll work for any class. So I can't have this right now doing this because I need to set up that system first. But I do have the skill points. Like if you add 1 to sword mastery, it's 1000. It's like if you wanted to have an accessory that did that at the start of the game at tier 1, you would have to invest all your money in that, and then you'll have no room for anything else. So I made it really expensive to invest skill points in a skill. So done doesn't do anything. Actually, I can't even get out of the screen. I don't have it set up to where I can go back. But I really just wanted to show you how the item creation looks and how it's going to work. Down here it says gold on hand. That's how much gold your player will have. Right now, my player isn't really playing at all because there's no real game yet. So it's 0 right now. But anyway, you get the idea. Maybe I'll make a video when when I when I work on the next part and I complete that. And the next thing I'm going to work on is the skill system. I'm going to have it to where you click on add skills and you go to a screen and it'll show all the skills available for your class. And depending on what tier you're on, there are certain skills that are available and certain ones that aren't. And you can go ahead and use your skill points that you've gotten from leveling up to go ahead and increase your points in your skills. So that's how that will work. But anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.